Okay, we have a 1750 battle report for you today. I'm playing a Saim-Hann army with Falcon, Night Spinner, a couple of transports. In the transports, a couple of groups of Fire Dragons, some Dire Avengers, a reserved group of Jetbikes, and I'm facing a Blood Angel army. Some awesome dudes, all of them with priests, feel no pain everywhere. Some awesome las cannons, Sponson Predators, some badass looking Slant Speeders, a guy, a little Furioso Dreadnought ready to drop, and a squad of dudes over there that are ready to drop down. And my opponent tried to steal initiative, but failed, so I am going first. We are playing for two objectives. One objective over here, second objective over here. And we are off to the races. So, Eldar's going first. Back in a bit. Okay, so rounding up top of turn one, what happened? These guys moved out over here, some shooting, firing at that vehicle over there, but nothing managed to penetrate or connect. Over here, killed one guy from this barrage of weaponry here. Managed to, Night Spinner fired into here and managed to kill one dude, but they used a power and successfully used it despite the runes of warding, and they got cover saves. So the two guys that got rended actually made 5 and 6 on it, so they did not die, but they are webbed. These guys moved forward, Fortune successfully. Falcon moved up, fired his, tried to fire, but it was actually out of range for one of the vehicles there. And that was about it. So that's what the board looks like. And we are on to bottom of turn one for the Blood Angels. Okay, so bottom of turn one for the Blood Angels. Those guys decided not to move. They don't want to take their test yet. Vehicles moved up a little bit because they're fast. These guys just sort of shifted around a little bit closer. This guy landed over here, perfectly direct hit, and fired a melt into here, but luckily I only got, so I couldn't move or shoot, but I do have Spirit Stones. Over here, weapon got blown off, despite the cover, no good. Over here, cover again, useless, as the vehicle exploded, taking 2 of these guys with them, but they did pass their leadership tests. And that was about it. We're going to roll to see if these Jetbikes show up on a 4+. No, it's a 3, so they're not showing up yet. Okay, on to top of turn 2. Yeah. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 2, what happened? These guys jetted in here. We took off all his arms, all his legs. He's just trying to headbutt us now. He lost by a lot here. Wrecked this thing. Over here, flew forward, missed with all of his shots there. I think he got 1 hit, but he just couldn't penetrate. This guy went flat out over here, flat out over there because he couldn't shoot. These guys just ran 1 inch into there. These guys over here just took some shots into here, killed nobody because I keep rolling 1s. But that was about it. So we're on to bottom of turn 2. We're going to see, I guess, if the Deep Strikers show up. Is that?
Yeah.
Here we go.
They come in. Yes,
they do. Deep Striking Squad of Assault Marines is going to show up somewhere. Back in a bit. Okay, so rounding up bottom of turn 2, what happened? Of course, my cover saves meant nothing as that guy got wiped out over there. These guys jumped in. A couple of meltas hit him, and the cover saves meant nothing, and he just got obliterated. This guy over here is also wrecked because 1 glance got through, and then 6 was rolled, so he's wrecked over there. Awesome. I love awesome dice. These guys over here obliterated this guy, but because of my terrible dice rolling, one of my rerollable 3+, which is a 1 in 9, failed, so I lost a Warlock, but so be it. And 1 guy over here was blown away, but the other guy's ready to shoot. So that was about it. These guys moved, and a Power Fist was killed from the webbing effect. The Priest took a fail, but because he's a special independent character, I guess he gets a reroll. So he didn't. He made his reroll there. These guys over here lost a few dudes because they were flying out of the train, but that was a little bit helpful. And we're on to top of turn 3. We're going to see if these guys show up on a 3+.
They are in.
So they are in. Okay, so we're off to the races. Back in. All right, so top of turn 3, total disaster. So despite nuking a million meltas into here, killing a lot of guys, they went to ground, like 4 6s were rolled, yeah, so that sucked first of all. Then I charged in, no wounds caused on the assault, and I only got 1 guy through. He managed to power fist my Farseer, and I failed both rerollable 4+. The first round of combat, we lost. Of course, we ran away, and we're being chased now. So the game is pretty much over with that disastrous dice roll. What else happened? Shot into here with, these guys showed up. They fired into there. These guys fired into there. I caused a grand total of about 1 wound, including from my AP2 gun, which again rolled a 1 on wounding. So that was amazing. And this guy just moved 12. So this game is basically a disaster right now, but I'm going to keep fighting. So we'll see what happens. Bottom of turn 3. Okay, so rounding up bottom of 3. These guys got brave, came in here. Somehow only killed 1 of my dudes. They were pretty unlucky there, but we stuck in combat with leadership 7. Over here, they flew up. Some guns fired in here, wiped out 2 dudes, but we made our leadership. That is going to be pretty much it. A lot of shooting came in here. Just about every vehicle fired into this guy, but his Holo-field's held, so he just can't shoot. And that's about it. These guys did not get assaulted. He's going to try to walk me off the board over here. So on to top of turn 4. Okay, so top of 4, what happened? This guy can't shoot. He decided to just go near that objective there with the troops inside. These guys over here, melta hits, rolls a 1 to wound, amazing, with no cover. This guy fires twice, rolls a 1 to wound with his AP2, amazing. These guys over here decided to jet away from that squad of dudes there. These guys slaughtered my dudes. There's nothing I could really do about that. My jetbikes got just butchered by these dudes. They're slaughtered down to the man. Those guys rolled 1 inch for movement, so I just kept them back there. And that was about it. So things are just falling apart here. Bottom of 4. Coming up in a minute. Rounding up top. Oh, that was bottom of turn 4. Sorry, what happened? These guys, of course, flew in here, slaughtered one group of fire dragons. They flew in here, slaughtered another group of fire dragons. This guy got shot down to 1 man, but made his leadership. Something fired at this guy, made it so he can't shoot. Predator. And Predator did that one. So that's it. So things are just a disaster here. By losing that squad of Seer Council, my entire flank fell. So we're going to see what happens now, top of turn 5. Okay, so top of 5, not too much happened. Flat out over here because he couldn't shoot. Flat out over here. They just moved combat speed, fired in there, wiped out 2 guys with pulse lasers and missiles, but they didn't run away. So they're staying where they are. And that's all I can muster. Okay, so bottom of turn 5, what happened here? These guys shot Meltas, just made it so he's immobilized, and all their attacks got in there. Managed to get pretty lucky on the Holo-fields and got a regular penetration through the 5 and 6. So he wrecked him. These guys had to emergency disembark within 2 inches of the hull, so they're actually pinned and away from this objective. This guy just got blown away. This guy got blown away. So it's literally just for the sake of argument, we're sticking around. And on, let's see, the opponent's going to roll. Let's see if the game ends on a 1 or 2.
Can we roll it?
Yeah, sure. There we go. No, continues. I think I might just concede. I mean, what can I actually do? You've killed everything except for 1 squad of dudes. Unless I can, you know what? Maybe these guys will wipe out all your squads. Let's have one big melee, and we'll see what happens there. All right. So no, I can't because they're pinned.
Oh, that's true.
So it won't matter. Okay, but yeah, we're back in a bit. So actually, I'm just gonna top of turn 6. These guys are pinned, so they're doing nothing, and that is it. On to bottom of turn 6. Okay, so over here, of course, what happened expected. We caused 2 wounds on them because we went first, but they made their saves, and they just cleaved us all down to the last man, smushed. No guys left, tabled at the bottom of turn 6. But no, so it was a pretty good game there. So there's 1 guy holding objectives over here, and there's 1 lone sergeant actually holding this objective because it's all that's left of a unit. There was a sergeant and a character, so the character left to fight there. But no, pretty good game. The turning point was definitely the Farseer dying and the Seer Council deciding to run on a single wound cause, because you know, if they had stuck around, I might have been able to put more pressure on this side. But you know, when they fall, that's where it goes, man. So thanks for the game, dude.
Again, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Good game.
Yeah, good game, man.